Hey everyone, it's Alex Kutcher here, and today we're going to get real about tattoo education. We've already touched on this topic before, like in my video, How to Start Tattooing, Guide for Beginners, where I broke down how people used to learn tattooing versus how it's done today. But my DMs are still blowing up with the same questions. Alex, where do I start? Where can I learn? What school should I go to? Which tattoo machine should I buy? So I figured it's time to share my personal thoughts on learning to tattoo. I usually try to stay neutral and just give info, but not today. It's been building up for a while, and now it's time to talk. So, where do you start? For most people, the first thought is, which tattoo machine should I get? Makes sense, right? You grab the flashiest, most expensive machine, the one your favorite artist uses, and boom, you're automatically a pro. Nope, doesn't work that way. A good tattoo machine can definitely make your life easier, but if you don't know what you're doing, it's just a fancy paperweight. It won't pull clean lines for you. It won't pack solid color. It won't blend smooth gradients. That's on you. So, what should you actually do? Most folks dive into YouTube reviews, obsess over coil versus rotary, voltage, softness, springs, frame weight, and get lost in a rabbit hole about how hertz affect healed black ink. And look, it's not a bad thing. You should learn how machines work, but real talk. If you've never even held a machine, you won't notice the weight difference anyway. Your hands will shake either way, and your brain will be focused on literally everything else except the angle of your damn spring. So here's my honest advice. Don't go buying some trash $50 machine off AliExpress. They can work, or they can completely glitch out. One session it runs fine, the next it's sparking midline and ruining your focus. Total gamble. But also, don't blow $1,500 on a top-shelf machine right away either. You might realize this whole tattoo thing isn't even for you. Unless you've got a solid mentor who can guide your hand and set you up right from the start, then maybe. In general, I recommend sticking to the mid-range price tier for your first machine. Just the machine, not the power supply. You can also try buying second-hand gear, but be careful. Tattoo flea markets can be sketchy. Some machines have been rebuilt 30 times and barely function. Ideally, you should get to try a few different machines early on. A good mentor will help you find one that fits your hand, and watch your sessions to correct stuff in real time. Tattooing might seem simple. Just dip in ink and go, right? But there are so many little things. Needle hanging out too far, or not enough, spring too soft, cartridge not inserted right. Sometimes the problem is right in front of your face, and you just can't see it. Now I can already hear some of you saying, why do I need a mentor anyway? I'll just learn everything from YouTube. And hey, you totally can. The question is, can you actually learn that way? To pull it off, you need to be super focused, detail-obsessed, and brutally honest with yourself. In short, you need talent. And let's be real, not everyone's built like that. Back in the day, when tattoo info was nearly impossible to find, I did it that way. Late nights in internet cafes, digging through old-school forums for any clue on how people around the world were tattooing. Now, info is everywhere, but that's also the problem. There's too much, and unless you know how to filter out garbage from gold, you'll waste a ton of time, and probably wreck some skin in the process. If you're still with me and thinking smart, your next question is probably, where should I actually go to learn? Some people say, just find a magical mentor who'll take you under their wing. You'll mop floors for 3 years, and then maybe get to hold a machine. Yeah, that used to happen, but I haven't seen it in a long time. Still, doesn't hurt to ask artists you admire if they're taking apprentices. Shoot your shot. Worst they can say is no. But truth is, most experienced artists don't take beginners. They prefer to teach people who already know the basics. Basically, master classes for intermediate artists. Why? Because fixing a trained artist is way easier and better for your rep than babysitting someone from scratch. Some master classes are even more hands-off. The artist works, explains a bit, shares some tips and tricks, and you just watch and absorb. It's super helpful if you already know what you're doing and just need a little boost. But what about total beginners? What if you want to learn tattooing without wrecking someone's skin? Then we're talking about tattoo courses, schools, academies, whatever you want to call them. This is where things get tricky, because I have strong feelings about this. When I hear stuff like, take our 1-month course and start earning big, I physically cringe. If you're getting into tattooing just for the money, I've got bad news for you. You probably won't make much at first. You see that artist charging $500 a day? Ask how long it took to get there, how many free or $20 tattoos they did, how much they've spent traveling to conventions, how much they've invested in gear just to find the right setup for them. Being a legit artist takes time. There are one-week crash courses out there that teach you basic hygiene, machine types, maybe some tattooing techniques on practice skin. But let's be real, practice skin is not real skin. You can be a freaking ninja on fake skin, and then do the worst tattoo of your life the moment you touch an actual person. So what happens next? You start tattooing real people, but guess what? They move, they flinch, they sweat, they panic. And suddenly it's not just about your lines, it's about managing a human being. It's like learning to drive in an empty parking lot and then getting thrown into rush hour traffic in the rain. Same thing. Biggest challenge in tattooing? People. Their skin, their nerves, their minds. You have to talk to them, calm them down, keep them still. Sometimes a few kind words make all the difference, and suddenly you're pulling straight lines like a boss. Doesn't matter how good you are on fake skin, on a human, it's a whole different game. There are a few common mistakes I see all the time, even from more experienced artists, and I'm actually working on a whole video about that, so stay tuned. Sometimes all it takes is a fresh pair of eyes to go, "Dude, your hand position is off. Try this instead." And just like that, boom. Years of struggle, gone. Everything I'm telling you comes from my own experience, both as a student and a teacher. My first group of students, back in 2014, 4 people, 1.5 months, 2 sessions a week, 6 to 7 hours each, plus homework on drawing. Yep, I do believe every tattoo artist should know how to draw. You don't need to be Michelangelo, but if you can't draw a clean line with a pen on paper, how are you gonna tattoo one on skin? I kept refining the program. Next group, 3 students, 2 months long. Eventually, my latest course lasted 4.5 months because I realized, before we even start tattooing, I need to see your basic shapes, spheres, cubes, simple sketches. Drawing builds control, and control is everything in tattooing. From your circles, I can tell where your tattoo will start falling apart. I can fix your hand positioning in seconds, if you're ready to listen and apply the advice. And now, we've taken it all online. We offer personalized tattoo training, completely remote. You don't need any experience, even if you've never touched a tattoo machine in your life. The best part? No deadlines. We won't ghost you after 1 or 2 months. We're here for the whole ride. You're joining a community where you can ask questions anytime and get answers not just from our mentors, but from other students sharing real-world experience. Oh, and we're partnered with the tattoo social network Tattoo Stars. All our graduates get lifetime top status on the app, meaning free promo, better visibility, and way more clients. You'll never have to worry about chasing customers again. And for all our YouTube viewers, there's a promo code on screen right now. Use it inside the app to boost your profile to the top of search for 30 days and enter tattoo battles completely free during that time. Promo code and app links are in the description. Let's wrap this up. How do you become a tattoo artist? If you're just chasing cash, this probably isn't for you. If you want to learn from videos, study hard, think critically, and learn to filter out garbage. If you want to be an apprentice, start asking around. Don't be shy. If you want to be really good, you have to learn how to draw. And before buying any course, check who's teaching it. Ask yourself, can this person actually teach me something real? That's it for today. I'm Alex Kutcher. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next videos. Catch you soon. Peace.